What's up, barbecue crew? Today we're going to be making some Asian inspired St. Louis Spareribs on the Gorilla Grill Silverbac. Let's get to it. Now before we get to it, today's cook is part of a collaboration cook with my man Alton from Dogfather's Barbecue. So I'll put a link for the video up in the corner here, and you can go check him out after you finish checking out this video here. But let's go ahead and get to the seasoning. Now for today's cook, I've already went ahead and trimmed these St. Louis style spare ribs. I went ahead and cut the last couple bones off because this meat right here is a little bit thinner than the rest of the slab, and that's going to cook at a different rate. So I went ahead and did that and got the membrane off. And we got a nice squared up rack right here. So what I'm going to be doing today, I'm going to use 1/4 to 3/4 part of soy sauce to water as a binder to add a little bit of flavor here. So let's go ahead and get this moistened up, and we will do this to both sides. And that soy sauce is going to add some really good flavor and help this rub set and get us a good bark on here. So next I'm coming back with the Korean barbecue mixture from Spiceology, and this is a really good mixture. I use this on quite a different number of proteins, and it really has some good notes to it. Some peppers, a little bit of sesame, and really just has a good overall Asian flavor that you get from it. And we're gonna pat that in just a little bit, and I'm always gonna get my sides by hitting the rest of the board here. So we will get the other side. And we'll pat that in and do any cleanup with what we got here on these, with what's left here on our paper. And we're going to get these, let these set while we go ahead and get the smoker up to temp. Now on today's cook, I'm using Lumberjack 100% oak pellets, and as most of you guys know who watch the channel, I'm a post oak junkie when it comes to using that in my other grills. And these pellets actually give a really good flavor, so that's what we're going with today. All right, so we've hit our temperature of 275 degrees, and today we're running in the pro mode, which is going to give us more of a smoke flavor. So you're going to see that temperature fluctuate and go up and down above that 275, but we're definitely going to get some great oak flavor from this cook. So let's go ahead and get these ribs on. And you can see we got a great looking color from that rub. All right, so we've been cooking for an hour. Now it's time to take a look at where we're at. Okay, so our bark is starting to set nicely. We got some good color on there. And I'm gonna come back and spritz with that soy sauce and water mixture. And we're gonna let this go for another hour. All right, so we've been on for a little over 2 hours now, and let's take a look at what we're looking like. All right, you can see we got some great color on here, and these are looking pretty good. I'm ready to wrap at this point. Now for my wrap today, I'm going to be using some butter, but I'm adding just a little bit of brown sugar in there just to offset some of that soy sauce. So we're gonna go ahead and get these in here and get them wrapped. And we're gonna head and get this back onto the smoker. All right, so we've been cooking for a little over another 2 hours, and let's go ahead and see where we're at. All right, so right now I'm temping, the highest I saw was 204 degrees, but around 202. And I normally look for more pullback on the bones, but each slab of ribs is different. So right now, I love the tenderness that I'm at. This is where I normally pull. And like I said, I don't have the pullback that I normally see on the bones, or as much of it, but I'm gonna go ahead and pull these and sauce them and get ready to wrap because it's at the tenderness that I like. All right, at this point, these ribs are smelling great, and I'm ready to sauce with my Bachan's hot and spicy Japanese barbecue sauce. So I'm just gonna get a nice little amount here on the back. I'm gonna come back with my brush and we're gonna spread this out. And this has a nice flavor to it, but it's a really great finishing sauce too. So we're just gonna spread that out here. And this is gonna add another layer of flavor and color. These things are gonna have a really nice taste and presentation. And we are going to flip and do the same on the front side. And we're going to take this just like this on the rack, and we will put this grate onto the smoker and let this tack up here. All right, guys, very simple cook. This thing is done. Let's have a quick recap. We started with a slab of St. Louis cut spare ribs. We seasoned them with Spiceology Korean BBQ Rub, and then we got them on the Silverbac at 275 degrees, let them run for about 2 hours, spritzing every hour. Then we wrapped, and then after that, we let it cook, wrapped for about another 2 hours. And then we got the Bachan's spicy and hot Japanese barbecue sauce on there and glazed them up, and here we are. So at this point, this thing looks great. I'm ready to take a taste. Wow, tender and a lot of great flavors in here. So you get the Korean barbecue flavor, you get the spicy from the rub, from the barbecue sauce, and you also get that little bit of salt from the soy and the sweet from the brown sugar. Overall, a great flavor. Really came together well. And like I say, I like doing these cooks and getting some different flavor profiles in front of you just to show you, hey, it doesn't have to be the same old regular red barbecue sauce all the time and regular barbecue rub that you see all the time. But thanks for watching. If you found some value in this, be sure and like and subscribe and leave a comment below. But thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time. All right, guys, thanks for watching this episode of Outdoors with Geoff. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon for notifications when more content comes out. And also check out these videos here on the channel as well.